What's going on, guys? It's Kirby's DS Daddy, acting COO and head of media for Samurai Blood Clan, back with another video. It's been a while, guys. It's been quite some time since the last video, obviously. And I know you guys are probably wondering where I've been and why, we haven't been posting at all. And, just to be straightforward, it's simply because I was placed onto a month-long suspension. While I've been gone, our social media team has been posting to Instagram and Twitter. We really need you guys to follow, like, subscribe. We are really struggling here, making ends meet as far as this channel goes. For those of you who've been following us for a while, you know we are in $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 of debt because of multiple reasons. One of them being one of our ex-team members sabotaging the studio. Multiple setbacks throughout this year. We're okay with operating at a loss because we're a non-profit esports organization. We don't make any profit because we don't make any money. But being a non-profit means we're also extremely broke. Being an esports organization, it'd be nice to have some money so we can have what some of these FaZe guys have, for example. The cool cars, the mansions. We could buy ourselves some girlfriends, maybe have some parties with the money so we can be more like these other esports organizations. Because right now, there's been multiple days we've had to work out of Sensei Matt's garage. And we have our office that we work out of, but lately rent's been hard to pay for that, so we've been doing stuff out of the garage. I've lost my editing setup, so I'm currently using boxes, laundry baskets to prop my monitors up and half edit on the floor. If that's not enough to convince you guys to at least give us a follow, a subscribe, or just give us some words of encouragement, that would mean a lot. But what would mean the most is tell us how maybe we could get some money. We're currently looking to hire a CFO, Chief Financial Officer, to sort of manage the money, so when we get a mansion and we want to buy sports cars, he can help us do that and get girlfriends. But anyways, with that out of the way, back to the main reason for this video, and that's the whole idea of why I've been banned for this past month. If you guys haven't watched the last video on the channel, feel free to watch that for some context. I'll give you guys the short note version here. What happened is about a month ago, I made a video addressing some controversy that happened with our previous topic of Gundam being in Call of Duty. Initially, I thought Gundam was Transformers. I thought it was the Transformers franchise. The community and even some members of Samurai Blood Clan were quick to let me know that it was wrong, and I admit it was wrong. And I made a video addressing that, apologizing to the community for that, and but also talking about the idea that I didn't feel like it was right for Jordan, head chairman of the Samurai Blood Clan Oversight Committee, to call me out. And this is where things get a little bit more dicey. Is Jordan decided that it was within his power, within his jurisdiction, to go and put me on the spot in front of the entire community, call me out saying I was the main source of this mistake and mix up between Gundam and Transformers, and try to make a fool out of me in front of all of YouTube and in front of all my peers. I didn't appreciate that, and I felt directly targeted. I felt like Jordan was coming at me not only because of that, but taking this opportunity. Again, mind you, he at that time, he had that position for maybe, I'll exaggerate, 2 to 3 weeks. He had just gotten into that position, and the power had already gone to his head. Obviously, he used to work under me for my team. Now that he gets a promotion, he thinks he has the right to boss everyone around and call the shots. You're not acting CEO. You're not the founder of this clan. That's Sensei Matt. Let's keep that in mind. And I'm second in command. I'm acting COO and head of media for Samurai Blood Clan. So I don't know where you think you come into the picture and why you think you have any sort of jurisdiction or authority over myself, let alone Sensei Matt. I do think he targeted me directly because of my high IQ. I've had cognitive abilities that exceed the normal person. I've known this for a long time. I can detect frequencies most people can't hear. I've taken multiple tests on the internet that say I have an IQ of upwards of 138 plus, which is far above the average IQ of the average person. I don't like to brag about that stuff. That's why I don't bring it up much. I sleep a ton. I sleep 12 plus hours a day sometimes. people in that same category, Albert Einstein, I can see a lot of correlation between me and some of these great minds. And I do believe Jordan feels threatened by this. So long story short, I brought all this up in the last video and released the video, and you guys haven't heard from me since. I'm here to break the news. The reason for that is I was placed on disciplinary leave. And I have the email, the original email right here to kind of show you guys exactly what I woke up to when I found out I was placed on this disciplinary leave. This was sent by the Samurai Blood Clan Oversight Committee, conveniently which is overseen by Jordan, who is the head chairman of the SBC Oversight Committee. I'll read it for you guys here. It goes, Kirby, on behalf of the Samurai Blood Clan Esports organization, and in light of your most recent video, and then they go on to reference the title of the video, posted here, feel free to check it out. We are left with no choice but to enforce a non-negotiable, probationary 1-month leave of absence from all of your current duties here at Samurai Blood Clan. This leave is enforced with regard to violation of Section 8, Subparagraph 4 of your binding contract with the Samurai Blood Clan Esports organization. Again, I don't have the handbook right here in front of me to reference that exact section. I'm sure I can argue it and argue how I did not violate it, but again, this gets into a whole who said who, them throwing the contract at me, and I really don't want to take that up with this department because it's just going to be, they're just going to drag it out and try to exhaust the process to the point where it's just so lengthy it's not even worth it. But then they go on to state, during your leave of absence, the following is prohibited per cited in your contract. So I was prohibited for the last month. I could not work and or collab on any projects that were directly affiliated with the Samurai Blood Clan Esports organization. So again, I couldn't be part of any projects. I couldn't communicate with my media team, hence why no videos were able to get put out because I had no ability to talk with the media team, to direct the media team. So the whole department was essentially shut down. I was not allowed to have direct contact with any members of the Samurai Blood Clan staff and or affiliates. And this is via phone call, in person, text message, or email. So again, couldn't even communicate with my team, couldn't really reach out to anyone. And then also I was prohibited from any use of company property. This includes the SBC campus, office building, workout, gaming facilities, and also the food court. So that goes to show you guys how limited I was this last month. I legitimately couldn't really do anything having to do with Samurai Blood Clan, and it was frustrating. Believe me, I was frustrated. And this is simply all because Jordan got his feathers ruffled. And I really think Jordan intended for this disciplinary leave to damage me. But little does he know I've been using this to really refine myself. Muscular, I've been using the stairs when I go in public buildings and stuff instead of the elevator, and they're going to be shocked when I show back up, and I'm not only am I cognitively going to be more powerful than you, physically too I will be that much more powerful. Jordan, all I want to say is, and I know you're going to listen to this, you intended this to damage me. You've done nothing more than make me even more powerful. Nice job. Let's give you a round of applause for that one, because you managed to make me an even stronger force and an even stronger asset for Samurai Blood Clan. I'm back. Great news is videos will be coming out as regularly scheduled, but I will be changing things up a little bit. People like Jordan and Samurai Blood Clan, they have a problem with my take and my ability to report on Call of Duty based content. Hey, you know what? That's fine. I do Call of Duty because I feel like that's what the community wants. But, after having this month to sit back and really think, I don't think I'll be doing as much Call of Duty stuff. I'm going to be honest. It is to the point of being petty enough to where this is to get back at Jordan. This is to rub it in everyone's face that I will not be silenced. So yeah, it is that petty, and I'm perfectly fine with it. You can expect some different games, like a weekly mailbag where you guys write in asking us for advice, and we do a segment where we help you guys out with, gaming questions, life questions, tier lists. Hey, we tried every flavor of Gatorade. Here's how we rate them. Maybe some live streaming. Zoom live streams, dropping a link and doing more like a Kanye West style release of the link where it's like, hey, this link's dropping in a secretive spot. First 500 to find it, get exclusive streaming on Zoom. Things like that to keep things interesting, to keep you guys engaged. Another idea is getting a podcast going. Podcasts are big. Everyone seems to have a podcast. It's only within time that we have one. And I really don't want to be put in that invisible prison of like Call of Duty is all you can do. Stay in line and just do Call of Duty. I feel like that is creatively keeping me inside of a box. You know, I think it was maybe Kanye West said, you know, when your creativeness has to be put into a box, you can only sell that box as one product. You let it out of a box, that's when you can multiply it. That's when you can create other products. I don't actually think he said that. I don't know where I got that from. But do you see what I'm saying? I'm excited for a change in the content. I'm excited for some new games. I'm excited to really branch out here. You know, you might be saying, well, is this going to cause some tension within the clan? Yeah, it probably will. It probably will. I know Jordan's not pleased. We're an esports organization. We are not just Call of Duty, even though our pro team is mainly a Call of Duty pro team. And they're not going anywhere. JT Fireshot is still a captain. He's still leading us on to victory after victory. Razor Zane's still here. Zero Celsius, Joel Dozer, and we still are in search of that last key player, mind you, after the departure of Z-Raptor. And feel free to refer to the Z-Raptor video for more information on what happened there with Z-Raptor. Stay tuned, guys. More's on its way. With that, guys, this is Kirby's DS Daddy, acting COO and head of media for Samurai Blood Clan, signing out. Thanks, guys.